M&M vending machines secretly tracking faces, we think. Hey, so why do stupid M&M machines have facial recognition?
The M&Ms are spying on us.
Two different meanings to facial recognition, and those two are... Pausing so I can add that to the beginning, the intro to the show.
I mean, if you can't trust a vending machine company, who can you trust?
Hello, how the tech are you? This is our weekly tech show on Echoplex Media. I'm historian Matt, and we're going to jump right into stories. I have only one story, but it's an interesting one. It's basically M&M vending machines secretly tracking faces, we think. So basically, an M&M branded vending machine on the campus of Canada-based University of Waterloo was found to be tracking faces. The feature was found after an error appeared on the screen from the app called invenda.vending.facialrecognitionapp.exe. An image of the error was uploaded to Reddit by an anonymous student who goes by Squid Kid, and he posted a comment with it saying, hey, so why do stupid M&M machines have facial recognition? And I think we're all wondering that ourselves. It isn't clear what the facial recognition software is for or how advanced it is, but one of the brochures from the company's called Invenda, says that the machines are capable of estimating the ages and genders of the users. Invenda claims that the vending machines only uses facial recognition to activate the purchasing interface, and the machines do not store images of faces. So, Dave, what do you think?
The M&Ms are spying on us.
The M&Ms are
they're real mad at the humans for all that crap that they were talking about them. Remember when they were like, that M&M's not sexy anymore? You remember that?
The green M&M, right?
Yeah, it was the green M&M. The green M&M is having their revenge.
Right. I believe that. So I think there's like two problems with this related to like the facial recognition. It has to do with the two different meanings to facial recognition, and those two are... Pausing so I can add that to the beginning, the intro to the show, but I'll continue. Anyways, the two reasons are, first one is facial recognition as just like recognizing a face, and the second one is facial recognition, which the scarier one that we're probably all thinking about, which is recognizing individual people. And I think Invenda is saying that they are just recognizing people in general, that there's a face in front of the camera, not that it's a specific person. But then again, they also say they're tracking age and gender. So they're obviously doing a little more processing than just, recognizing that a face exists. And that's a little scary.
I mean, if you can't trust a vending machine company, who can you trust?
You trust just about anybody else.
So think that I had assumed this was going on or whatever, but I am the absolute opposite of surprised that this is happening. And I think we're going to find more of this. I think we're going to find this isn't like the only vending machine that is doing some version of this.
I think you're right. There's probably a lot more stuff that's tracking you. I know there was like a big thing a while ago about certain TVs were having like cameras installed in them. So at your home, it was supposed to be just tracking to see if you're like actually interested in what you're watching or something for metrics or something. But I don't know if that ever actually happened or if it was just a big scare or not. That was quite a while ago. It was years ago. And of course, there's always Minority Report, which is like, this is so similar. It's kind of scary.
So funny enough, when I bought the TV I have right now, first thing they did was upsell me to a TV that was 3 times how much the one that I wanted was. But then they tried to upsell me again to the one with the camera. And I was like, what do I need a camera in my TV for? They're like, oh, you can make video. You can make video calls. I'm like, I don't want to make video calls on my TV.
Yeah, I have a computer for that.
I don't want people
with a camera I can turn off.
I don't want people to see how messy my living room is. I think they actually stopped with that. I don't think that most TVs have that anymore because nobody used it that way, right? Like there's a million problems with it. One, you're sitting so far away from the microphone that it's going to sound bad. You're sitting so far away from the camera that it's going to look bad. And it's a television. You're supposed to like lean back and watch something on it. If you want to make a video, you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your, apparently you can do it. Now you can make a video call when you're buying M&Ms.
Yeah.
You can call the green M&M and you can be like, you need to wear higher high heels.
That's right.
Yeah. We're going to find out that more vending machines are doing this because why wouldn't you? If you were operating a vending machine company, right? the person buys the vending machine, or if it's like, I don't know if people rent the vending machines, but the person who's manufacturing it, they can then have a tail on the money they make, because now every one of their vending machines that they've sold to either, to me, if I want to, have a vending machine in my house, or, more probably accurately, a company that rents vending machines out to people or whatever. Well, now you're making the money off the initial purchase, and you have the tail of the data you're collecting. So that it makes sense.
The main reason why you'd not want to do this is for specifically this story. It's like, if it comes out that you're tracking, doing facial recognition and tracking, then you're going to get in the paper or on the internet in a very bad light. And it may not be worth depending on how much money you can actually get for the tracking part.
What's that? It's instead of that Wint tweet that's like, I'm not mad, don't put it in the newspaper that I'm mad. It's like, I'm not spying on you, don't put it in the newspaper that I'm spying on you.
Right.
Yeah, this is, again, I wouldn't have like thought this, like, but when the story came up, I'm like, well, obviously a vending machine is tracking, getting some information from you that either the vending machine company or more likely a third party might find useful.
Well, again, it's like, it's not that I would have predicted this, but I'm not surprised.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see that and be like, oh, I never would have thought of that. I saw that and said, oh, why didn't I think that was happening already?
Well, it sounds like the students at this university are up in arms and are pushing the university to get rid of all of the vending machines that have this software in it. I assume all of the M&M branded vending machines that are doing this.
It's also kind of dumb to have a vending machine that just sells, I don't know, I guess it's M&M and Mars products.
It's M&M branded.
Right.
And that's the Mars company. Mars sells a lot of other stuff.
Right. So now I thought about it again for a second. I was like, wait a minute, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's a lot of stuff. It's not just M&M.
It's not just like, the rows and rows of things, and they're all just bags of M&Ms. There's other stuff in there. Well, that's an interesting story. I'd say we're going to keep an eye on it, but this is going to be one of those things that's just going to disappear like after it shows up, unfortunately. So
but I'm sure something else like is going to show up, and if we see it, we'll cover it.
If we cover it, I don't know. Well, we'll see. It's definitely something to keep an eye on, but I think people will forget about it in a couple weeks or in a couple minutes. I'll probably forget about it on my way to the store after we record this.
Yeah.
But then maybe I'll
to the store to get M&Ms.
Maybe it's guerrilla marketing, and I'll pick up a bag of M&Ms while I'm out. Thanks everybody for listening to and or watching How the Tech Are You. You can find our other material at echoplexmedia.com. If you click the support tab there, you can support this project, and follow my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/echoplexmedia. There's a lot of other great stuff there. And if you were to go to one of these two places, you would get something from YouTube. Have a great tech and week.